I'm Santa Tom, and I invite you to join me as we dive into the hidden meanings behind some of your favorite Christmas symbols. You may see them every year, but I promise there's more to them than meets the eye. Christmas will be here before you know it, and with it comes the timeless traditions we all love. The tree, the stockings, the bells, but have you ever wondered where these symbols come from or why we use them year after year? Many people think they're just festive decorations, but in truth, these symbols are rooted in deep history, ancient culture, and powerful meanings. Let's begin with one of the most iconic images of the season, the Christmas tree. But before it sparkled with lights and ornaments, it carried a message of hope and endurance. For thousands of years, evergreen trees have stood as a symbol of life and renewal. Ancient civilizations, including the Egyptians, Celts, and Germans, would bring evergreen branches or the entire tree into their homes during the winter solstice. This honored the resilience of life in the darkest months. It was their way of saying even now life goes on. And decorating the trees? Well, that tradition began long ago too. Ancient Germans adorned the trees with fruits, nuts, and candles, items believed to hold magical properties. And over time, these customs traveled and transformed, eventually becoming the twinkling centerpiece that we gather around today. Now let's talk about someone who's near and dear to my heart, Santa Claus himself. The story begins with St. Nicholas of Myra, a 4th century bishop known for secret gift-giving, compassion, and kindness, especially towards children and the poor. His feast day, December 6th, became a time of generosity and celebration. But the Santa that we picture today, round-bellied, red suit, white beard, that's largely thanks to Coca-Cola holiday advertisements in the 1930s. Their imagery was so cheerful and captivating, it shaped the modern version of Santa for generations to come. What about that star on top of your tree? It's not just there to look pretty, it carries deep meaning. In Christian tradition, it represents the Star of Bethlehem, the celestial light that guided the wise men to the newborn Jesus. But even before that, ancient pagan cultures placed stars or crescent moons atop trees to symbolize the return of the sun after the solstice. Two worlds, one symbol of hope. Christmas, like so many beautiful things, is a blend, a merging of both Christian and pagan traditions that span centuries and continents. Let's start with pagans. In places like ancient Scandinavia and Rome, winter solstice celebrations were a big deal. Think Yule logs, evergreen decorations, feasting and fire, all celebrating the return of light after the longest night. Romans celebrated Saturnalia, a week of games, gift-giving, and merrymaking. Norsemen burned Yule logs for warmth and protection. Now, these customs were full of symbolism, renewal, rebirth, survival, and light. As Christianity spread, early church leaders saw the power of these traditions, and instead of erasing them, they embraced them. The celebration of Jesus' birth was placed near the solstice, weaving together spiritual light with the return of the light of the sun. That's why so many familiar symbols, wreaths, candles, feasts, trees carry meaning in both Christian faith and ancient rituals. Christmas isn't just one story, it's many woven together into a single, joyful season of light, hope, and love. So the next time you hang a stocking or place a star atop your tree, remember, you're not just decorating, you're connecting with centuries of tradition, a story bigger than any one generation. These symbols are bridges between past and present, reminding us that the true spirit of the season lives in generosity, wonder, and togetherness. So I've got to ask you, what's your favorite Christmas symbol? Let me know down in the comments. I love reading your stories. And if you enjoyed this magical journey, don't forget to click the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you'll never miss one of my Christmas videos. I'm Santa Tom. Thanks for watching, and until next time, remember, this world could use a little kindness, so be kind to one another. And as always, keep Christmas in your heart year-round.